Big Blue Bubble just gave us even more to talk about because yeah, brand new leaks for Minor Paranormal Carnival just dropped again, and these ones are wild. From new structures and even a possible release date that's a lot sooner than you may expect. But before we talk about everything that we just learned in the last few days, which you will want to stick around for, let's really quick talk about everything that we've known for a bit now about Minor Paranormal Carnival. First, My Singing Monsters released a teaser for Minor Paranormal Carnival on their YouTube.
What? What are you trying to get me to look at? I already said that Paranormal Carnival is this.
From this teaser, you can see what looks to be a telescope lens pointing towards something which visibly terrifies monster handler Tyson. But if we keep watching until the very end of the monster handler's short, during the very final second or so, the screen glitches, showing an alternate version of the Paranormal Carnival background, with it being a darker and scarier tone. This basically confirmed the teasers for the minor form of the island, but there was stuff hidden inside the telescope lens that you probably didn't see at first. Firstly, you can see what is most likely minor scallyrags moving around and playing, and then if you look to the left of what is seemingly those minor scallyrags, you can see a purple and bluish monster also moving around. This one is probably Minor Deactool, as it very closely resembles the color scheme as well as its egg, which shows the minor form a little bit. Now, looking into the center of the image, you can see a vague shape on what is seemingly the ground. If you compare the shape of the whole thing with the centrifuge structure, you'll see that the frame of it matches up perfectly. This will, in my opinion, be the way you transfer paranormals from one version of the island to another there, and then there was a weird shape resembling a mirror moving around in the teaser. This will probably be a new structure, but what could it possibly even do? Honestly, I couldn't tell you, I'm just the messenger. There's also some structures that were leaked at first that are pretty boring, but I'm just going to tell you anyways. The first one is the paranormal breeding structure, which looks kinda crazy, but not really. This is how it looks as is, with it being locked off like the breeding structure does before you unlock it. There is also the minor nursery, which is similar in looks to the breeding structure, but with less new details added. Its color was changed to be darker and less saturated compared to the normal version. Pretty boring. But now that you're caught up on everything that we know as of right now, let me explain the new leaks that were just released and watch to the end to learn the release date of the new update. Okay, so let's start with the new structure, the Minor Paranormal Carnival Castle. This was just found in the game's content files and it actually has 4 upgrade levels. The first version of it is completely dark, no lights, no glow, nothing's really going on. But once you hit level 2, these eerie green lights turn on inside, which gives it that ghostly carnival vibe that just fits perfectly with the island's theme. Then, by level 3 and 4, the top cone turns orange and the colors shift around a bit, making the whole castle look just dope. And it's honestly really cool, and honestly, it might be my favorite structure that the game has released in a while. But don't worry, the leaks don't stop there. I actually managed to get 2 of the 7 new sound effects that were added for the update, and both of these came straight from the DLC 2 content server. So yeah, these are the real deal. The first one's called paranormal_switch_min.wave, and this one's super interesting because it's literally the sound that plays when you switch a paranormal monster into its minor form. The sound has that weird static flicker kind of energy that fits the haunted carnival vibe perfectly. The second one is structure_fugue_collect_success.wave, which is tied to the centrifuge, the structure we've seen teased that deals with connecting or transferring monsters. And this audio most likely plays when you successfully collect something from the centrifuge, so there's a good chance this thing's going to have some kind of RNG or collection mechanic built in. Maybe it could be like a reward or energy system, but either way, it's clearly interactive. It's not just there for looks, you're going to be using it for something. There's also an image which was leaked, which shows how the island will most likely look based on the leaks that we have, and it's on screen now, and it honestly looks dope. And alright, here's what you've been waiting for. I've heard from a trusted source, someone I obviously can't name because MSM has already been on their tail for a while about it all, that Minor Paranormal Carnival is actually set to release around October 29th. And I know that sounds soon and crazy, but this person's been right before with previous MSM leaks. and seeing how far along these assets are, from a complete structure of upgrades to finalized sound effects, it honestly completely adds up. So yeah, if this is true, we are literally less than a week away from seeing this update go live. And if it is true, make sure to subscribe. You can come back on this video later or subscribe now and unsubscribe if it isn't true. Because to be honest, I am the only MSM YouTuber reporting on this right now. So let me know in the comments if you're excited for Paranormal Island, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.